Do you remember the real American? Do you remember the real American? When the rights were unthinkable? When you left your doors open? When socialism, when socialism was a dirty word? When ghettos were neighborhoods? When the flag was a sacred symbol? When criminals actually went to jail? When you weren't afraid to go out at night? When taxes were only a necessary nuisance? When a boy was a boy and dressed like one? When a girl was a girl and dressed like one? When the poor were too proud to take charity? When pastors preached the full counsel of God? When clerks and repairmen tried to please you? When Sunday was a day of worship and rest, not a day of pleasure and merchandise? When songs had a tune and the words made sense? When young fellows tried to join the Army or Navy? When people knew that the 4th of July stood for? When you never dreamed our country could ever lose? When you bragged about your hometown and home state? When everybody didn't feel entitled to a college education? When people expected less and valued than they had more? When politics proclaimed their patriotism and meant it? When everybody knew the difference between right and wrong? When things weren't perfect but you never accepted them to be? When our government stood up for Americans, anyone in the world? When you knew that the law would be enforced and you're safely protected? When you consider yourself lucky to have a good job and proud to have it? When the law meant justice and a fellow a survivor of a wee at the sight of a policeman? When you weren't embarrassed to say that this is the best country in the world? When America was a land filled with brave, power, confident, hard-working, God-fearing people? This was the real American. The Bible, King James Version, was read in schools. The teacher prayed. Fathers had a family altar in the home, and families attended a Bible-believing church. Do you know what takes the place of the Bible in the home today? Read the back of this track. The Bible and the TV guide on the table side by side. The Holy Bible and the TV guide. One is well worn, but cherished with pride. But what is not the Bible? It is the TV guide. What is used daily to help folks decide? No, it isn't the Bible. It's the TV guide. As the pages are turned, what shall they see? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just turn on the TV. The confusion is starting, for they all can agree on what they should watch on the old TV. So they refer to the book in which they all confide. But it isn't the Bible, it's the TV guide. The Word of God is seldom read, maybe a verse before they all fall into bed. Exhausted and sleepy and tired as can be, not from reading the Bible, but from watching TV. Then back to the table, side by side, the Holy Bible and TV guide. No time for prayer, no time for the Word. The plan of salvation is simply heard. Forgiveness of sin is so full and free. We find in the Bible, not on TV. Do you remember the real America?